Hello, everybody. Welcome. It was a psych investigator. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It was a psych investigator. So I was talking for a little bit and I realized it was a recording. So let's start over. So I did a video yesterday about today's elections. I focused on New York's mayoral election, New Jersey's governor race, and the impact the election would have on Trump. But then today, I saw comments. Someone said that there had been bomb threats in New Jersey, and that somebody that writes to me often, Cece from San Diego, wrote and said that there had been power outages in the in the polling near polling stations or something related to a polling station. So so that worried me. Okay, as you know, it's almost like the trauma of the 2024 election came back. And I wanted to look into it. So then I talked to Karina, and I know you guys ask about her. She's doing well. She's just taking some time off to heal her eyes, so she hasn't been making many videos at all. But when she feels ready, she'll come back. But in a situation like this, I was really worried. But I double checked with her. We checked, and so and so and so this is the information. So let's get started. All right. So so I asked Karina. We both looked into the situation of today. And with a focus on Elon Musk, I asked Karina if she what the role of Elon Musk was going to be because he was instrumental in the last election. I think I saw it on the was it yesterday video maybe that he would try, but nothing like there would be barriers or it would be he just would give it up. Karina saw that he was like had his hands up, like he was not going to do anything. And it's also clear to him, right? This is you don't need a psychic to know, but that it has been a mistake to do what he did, right? In some ways, he can argue that he has more power, but the power has come at a cost to his brand and here's the reputation. Like, remember, there was a time when Elon Musk was annoying, was kind of not he was never really a great person, but he was not bothering our lives to this degree. He wasn't harming, like stealing data and such, which he did with Doge. And so and so it's something that he cannot erase because it's not something he said, it's something he did to our lives. So he learned, I believe strongly that he has learned this lesson, right? That there's nothing for him to inherently gain by doing that because I think that he didn't get quite, not only did he burn his brand, but he didn't get quite the amount of power he wanted, right? I feel like, for him, people like him, there's never enough. But I don't feel like he's willing to risk more to help the GOP and or Trump this time. And the efforts are minimal. Now, I will uh I will get into it. So let me actually show you because somehow one time I visited the website of New York Daily News. Now, Daily News is I wouldn't say they're progressive, but they're not like the New York Post. Oh my God, look at this. It's the pencil that's so crazy. I don't know, things. Oh, it's this thing that is made a mess. I have to throw it out. So anyway, so let me share. So I was saying, as I was saying, I got distracted, right? Um, I went on the website of the Daily News and somehow sometimes they like without you wanting it, they keep sending you stuff. So this is it, right? So this is what I just received like an hour ago. It said, three Manhattan polling sites receive election day terror threats in likely swatting hoax. New York NYPD. No polling sites have been shut down, the source said, with voting continuing as the NYPD and feds try to figure out who is behind the emails. Okay, I think we know, right? And then here, bomb threats face forced closures of New Jersey polling places on election day. A rash of bomb threats has forced the closures of several polling places in counties across New Jersey to ensure the safety of Garden State voters on election day. Officials said, let's see. Oh, look, a lot of places. Oh my God. See, and then I get what it forces me to try to subscribe. But you get the gist of it, right? And so let's see. I want to do the protection. I'd like to ask for protection. A beautiful ray of light coming on top of my head as I breathe in. I feel my lungs as I breathe out. I create a circle. I create a circle. I step into it. I step into it. I feel protected. I feel connected. I like to ask that information come only from the highest sources that I create the good along the good. And so is this what is happening here with these threats? Is this enough to it's saying it shows me they don't have the full apparatus that they had before, and that the threats are an easy tool to use. Uh, yeah, an easy tool to use, like, to try. It's like one thing they can try to disrupt. And so what has happened? What is this? Yeah, I see. I don't. Okay, for some reason, I don't feel like it's necessarily this time. And by the way, um, Corina and I asked yesterday or today, right? No, talk today. I think that Russia is too busy, not interested in doing it like right now, because also Trump hasn't exactly done everything that they wanted, and then and they have too much going on, too many problems right now. Okay, but let's see, who made these threats, these bomb threats, because I was thinking, guys, and I maybe yes, it's saying no later. I see. Later, once we have changed the governments, hopefully all of it when the right moment comes, right? But okay, let me just go back. Once we have fully democratic government and Senate and so forth, then we can change. We can create laws that will make this a crime, like a federal crime. Like this is not normal. People stop elections, they're violating a lot of things, and they're stealing people's human rights. They're stealing civil rights, right? They're like it's really, really serious. So in the future, it will be considered, it's an act of terrorism if you think about it, right? So, okay, so who is behind these bomb threats, and okay, who is behind these bomb threats? Who did it? I know it's a really hard question here. Great fortune, pathway elect. Okay, so bad health. Okay, bad health would be, this is also a card of pause. So you would do something to stop and with great fortune, it could be very wealthy people. Wouldn't put it past them to do something to stop the bad health, is like to pause. It's like it's when you have to take a break. So, okay, so let's see here. Truth is revealed. Okay, so who are the people again? Restless, deal. Guys, I wonder if it will turn out that some of the people here, burden, stress, the people that are on the E list are going to be the ones that are also helping these efforts. Okay, so okay, they're stressed, and there's an offer. This is the offer. So, where are the? Oh, here it is. The Normans. So what is that? Okay, again, deal. Secret. Okay, the book is secret to block. Secret deal to block. And then I see Trump's face saying we don't want people to feel safe voting. It's essentially it's a strategy that they have to kill democracy in general. Saying even if like it's like, for example, New York, right? It's the majority. It's like extreme majority for Democrats, and very likely that Mamdani will win anyway. But they don't like people to feel so happy, so giddy that they can vote. So, okay, so what is the impact of these threats? Are they going to succeed in changing election numbers? Again, I said before, I don't think that it's not getting to the point where Elon and others are trying to change the vote numbers. But again, it's like it tells me it's like 2020. Remember how Biden won 2020 because they didn't get it together, right? Enough okay, so again, here is the plans. That's not quite, okay, they're gonna, okay, well, Wheel of Fortune upside down, okay, manipulation. But ultimately, we have the right. So when you have, I know I'm not a huge fan of reversals. I don't think you should take it super seriously, but it suggests that there's things with issues with balance. They may try to change things. They may try to manipulate, but ultimately, it goes like this. Now, important friend, treachery, happy, long time. Have they changed? Okay, so we have the treachery. Have they okay, change? Have they changed things? Okay, worried about change, change concern. The house, interesting. Courtship meetings. Okay, now adjudication, so negotiations. Okay, so are are we going to, are the good, like, are we going to have fair, like real results? Are the results going to be fair? And then I'll talk to you about that. Okay, so, okay, let me accept. Okay, new person, powerful person, boss, official. Yeah. Oh, good. This is good. This is a card of you. Things remain as they are. Like, so we keep, right? I don't feel like we're going to lose. I don't feel like it indicates any losses. So, new people, the child is good, new people in power. And then, right, that's it. Let's see. Yeah. So, okay. So here are celebrations and such. So it's good. So in other words, it's saying there may be some minor details that they could have stopped voting in some places. And let's see. So what about New Jersey? No, it's interesting. New Jersey, it's a state that people have to drive, I think, for a lot of this stuff. So they could drive other places to vote. And they could drive later. So I still think that woman is more likely to win. And they may try legal ways, but I feel like it's going to benefit her. I feel like she's still likely to win. And then okay. And that's it, right? Let me just see. So how are they going to find who are these people again that did the threats? Are they going to arrest them? It's the law. That'll be the law. Those thugs create defeat. Are they going to be arrested? Come on, success. Yes. It's saying it may take a while, but eventually they will. Okay. It's saying that it may take time, but it will. It will change things. Okay. And it's interesting, right? That New York, it didn't, they received these emails, but didn't stop, right? Because they knew, I mean, I think it's a city that has a lot of preparation for anything terrorism related. So they were like, no, we're not going to take it seriously. So, because they knew, right? So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'd say maybe eventually, I feel like it may take a long time to find out who these people are and to connect, to establish the connection. They may be sent from abroad, but ultimately there is communication. Like things don't just happen out of like nowhere, right? So, wow, interesting. So that's it. Okay, that's it. But that's it, guys. Just say, take a breather. It will be okay. It's not going to be like the 2024 election. Okay. All right. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.